The Odyssey by Homer. Book 4. The Red-Haired King and His Lady. By vales and sharp ravines in Lacedaemon, the travelers drove to Menelaus's mansion and found him at a double wedding feast for son and daughter. Long ago at Troy he pledged her to the heir of great Achilles, breaker of men, a match the gods had ripened. So he must send her with a chariot train to the town and glory of the Myrmidons. And that day, too, he brought Alector's daughter to marry his tall scion, Megapenthes, born of a slave girl during the long war. For the gods had never after granted Helen a child to bring into the sunlit world, after the first, rose-lipped Hermione, a girl like the pale gold goddess Aphrodite. Down the great hall in happiness they feasted, neighbors of Menelaus and his kin, for whom a holy minstrel harped and sang, and two lithe tumblers moved out on the song with spins and handsprings through the company. Now when Telemachus and Nestor's son pulled up their horses at the main gate, one of the king's companions in arms, Eteoneus, going outside, caught sight of them. He turned and passed through court and hall to tell the master, stepping up close to get his ear. Said he, "Two men are here, two strangers, Menelaus, but nobly born Achaeans they appear. What do you say? Shall we unhitch their team, or send them on to someone free to receive them?" The red-haired captain answered him in anger. "You were no idiot before, Eteoneus, but here you are talking like a child of 10. Could we have made it home again, and Zeus give us no more hard roving, if other men had never fed us, given us lodging? Bring these men to be our guests, unhitch their team." Eteoneus left the long room like an arrow, calling equerries after him on the run. Outside they freed the sweating team from harness, stabled the horses, tied them up, and showered bushels of wheat and barley in the feed box, then leaned the chariot pole against the gleaming entry wall of stone and took the guests in. What a brilliant place that mansion of the great prince seemed to them, a glitter everywhere, as though with fiery points of sunlight, lustres of the moon. The young men gazed in joy before they entered into a room of polished tubs to bathe. Maidservants gave them baths, anointed them, held out fresh tunics, cloaked them warm, and soon they took tall thrones beside the son of Atreus. Here a maid tipped out water for their hands from a golden pitcher into a silver bowl, and set a polished table near at hand. The larder mistress with her tray of loaves and savories came, dispensing all her best. And then a carver heaped their platters high with various meats, and put down cups of gold. Now said the red-haired Captain Menelaus, gesturing, "Welcome, and fall to. In time, when you have supped, we hope to hear your names, forebears and families. In your case, it seems, no anonymities, but lordly men. Lads like yourselves are not base-born." At this, he lifted in his own hands the king's portion, a chine of beef, and set it down before them. Seeing all ready then, they took their dinner. But when they had feasted well, Telemachus could not keep still, but whispered, his head bent close, so the others might not hear, "My dear friend, can you believe your eyes? The murmuring hall, how luminous it is with bronze, gold, amber, silver, and ivory. This is the way the court of Zeus must be, inside upon Olympus, What a wonder!